Well, hello there, friends. Three Card Thursday from Cards of Light, Bright Blessings of the Tarot for July 28th, 2022. Brian Noe with you once again for our three card energy reading. I appreciate you joining me this week. Let's go to the table and take a look at what we got coming up this time around. And we're not going to name these positions. We're just going to generally do three cards and think of it as beginning influences or immediate past, energies of the moment, and what is to come. And we have got a court card, a pip card, and a major here. We've got the Queen of Discs, we've got the Five of Discs, and we've got Adjustment. So Queen of Discs, I love this card. I love the depiction. This is, of course, the second rank of the suit, the Queen is. And the suit of discs is, in other decks, would be called coins or pentacles. And it's all about material reality and the earth and the world, the element of earth. So, and queens being the second rank related to the element of water. And so we've got water of earth in this Queen of Discs. And so think of that as the fertile soil just after a nice soft spring rain. Nurturing, creating the ideal environment for things to grow and for creativity and all of that. And this card always brings to mind my own mother. This is, as a character, this queen is the one that if you were visiting their home, they're wanting to make sure that you're comfortable. They're taking care of your physical needs in order to do that. My mom used to say to people in parting, hey, stop by, the coffee pot's always on. And that was her way of showing, hey, come on by, you can get a nice cup of coffee. Meeting our creature comforts in that side of us. So this card is like a nice warm bowl of mac and cheese, or something like that. It's kind of that spirit that is presented to us here. Another thing that Crowley says is because this card is of the earth, the sun shines on only one side of her face. And this was also very typical of my mother. She was shadows and light. So, sorry for that little trip down memory lane, but this card means that we have some very warm, nurturing, creative influences that we are bringing into the weekend to come. And so we should appreciate that, bask in that, use that as a source of strength and comfort. Because what's churning around at the moment is this Five of Discs card, and this has been turning up for me quite a lot lately, and it's been turning up for some of my other friends. I think that my friend who is a reader, Elizabeth, had this in one of her kind of communal draws the other day as well. This card is about change and instability, and again, the suit of discs about the material reality. So anything to do with physical health, with physical comfort, with finances, resources in the material world. That's kind of what the suit of discs is about. And so some instability there, and some change maybe there, and some things that may or may not be actually happening, but are worrying us or creating some fear. Things may be just fine, but we're feeling a little unsettled and a little bit concerned and nervous about things. And so that may be something that we're feeling at the moment. It is helpful, to me at least, when I'm feeling that way, to remember, okay, we're here now. Everything is all right now. We're safe, and we're still here. We're doing okay. We've made it okay thus far, and a lot of the things that we worry about don't come to pass. They're just thoughts. They're just fears. And also, if we focus on those fears and worries and we obsess about them, then we can actually make things worse. We don't make our best decisions when we are fearful and worried. We maybe don't get enough rest in that kind of situation. So we do what we can with what we have to do with, but try our best to calm ourselves, to draw on the nourishment and the knowledge that we have everything we need. And try not to, although as we focus on solving problems, try not to focus on things that are out of our hands at the moment, things that haven't happened yet. And just be here now, as Ram Dass says, just be here in the moment, and that's enough. We come over here, what is kind of rising and ascending on the horizon here is the adjustment card. And this is the card that assures us that everything in the long run is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Everything trues up, everything comes out in the wash, everything gets balanced. To our minds, a lot of times when that balance begins, when things begin to shift, it is unsettling. We don't understand it. We don't see the bigger picture, and it can be frightening. But adjustments and change inevitably come in this world, at least. And so we draw strength from the knowledge that we've made it this far, and that we are resourceful and powerful, really beyond our own ability to even reckon and understand. And that things tip one direction, things tip another direction, but there's balance in the long run with everything, even through the hardships that we face in life and the sorrows and all of that kind of stuff. So overall, I would say the key to this spread is to try to back up, get a sense of the big picture, and to draw comfort from this resource of nurturing either in those who are close to us or within ourselves, the ability to nurture, to take care of ourselves, and to find that wellspring of creativity when we need it to solve problems. So if there are actually problems going on, if there are unexpected adjustments and shifts that we aren't ready to face, we can draw on the strength of this Queen of Discs to get us through the situation. So that is the way that I would read these three cards. I'd love to hear what you think if you're a reader and you're seeing other things in this spread that I haven't mentioned, or if you see them differently than I do. I'd love to hear that. Also, if these cards are resonating with you in some way, I'd like to hear what you think. If you've got questions in general about the tarot or about this deck or about the way that I read or anything like that, get in touch. And if you would like a personal tarot reading, get in touch as well. You can either leave comments here on the video, or you can get in touch with me on the weblog at brightblessingstarot.com. Either leave comments with this post if they're comments about this, or if you want to get in touch, there is a contact button in the top navigation menu, and you can email me, and there we go. So So I think that's about it for this week. I do plan to be back on Sunday morning again for our Sunday morning spread. In the meantime, I wish you peace. Take care of yourself.